Hello guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about a specific topic. I wanted to talk about shielders because I have a problem with shielders and I don't like how they're being treated in the game, and I would like for them to improve because I want to use the shielder. I want to be hyped for a shield characters, and shielding should be as equal value as the other roles, okay? As a healer, for example. Now, what is the problem? Before we address the problem, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me and made me realize that I'm gonna do that because I feel like you guys are already molding out. Your stamina is capped. Oh my god. I'm gonna do that while I talk, okay? So, basically, what happened to me was I was playing the game, right? And I was doing Limbo 6 or something. It was something hard, right? Where you need to survive. The survival is a topic in the fight, okay? So it was either Limbo. I'm pretty sure it was Limbo because it was before Main's Bulletin. So it was Limbo something 5 or 6, and I decided to go. You know what? I have a new Babel. I'm gonna use her. Right? I used New Babel, and at that point, I realized something. Right? I was playing New Babel, and I was like, wait. I do the ult. She gets the taunt. Yeah, sure. She riposte, do the riposte every time. She does a little bit of damage. Cool. Also, if you want to play with 37, right? You're gonna some of you maybe play New Babel, so she's gonna kill herself. Because the shield doesn't last long enough. It's very tiny. It doesn't heal you when it breaks. So when you do the shield and you do you taunt and everybody's attacking you, you are going to die. Especially if it's like a hard content. You are going to die. There's no in between. Besides the fact that maybe, apart from the fact that maybe there's like one stage that heals you in some weird way, like that guy that soloed. Don't come here in the comments and type like extremely niche scenarios of people with like maxed out Babel in a stage that heals you when you riposte or some shit, and then but that guy did it, it's skill issue, right? Like, think about it. I'm talking about an actual topic, okay? No bullshit. Like, don't try to excuse it. If you have a counter argument, of course, type it in the comment. But in my opinion, I will explain. I feel that the shielders don't have the same power as the healers, and I feel like these two should be two types of playing. You want to heal in this match, or you want to shield, right? So it needs to be an equal footing when it comes to healing or shielding. You can't make the healing superior and the shielding dog shit. The shielding needs to be equal as the healing, so when you have a shielder character, you go like, oh, okay, I feel like shielding now. Or maybe the first healer is occupied in first Limbo, the first team, and Limbo, and on the second team you go, okay, I don't have a healer, or maybe I don't want to use this healer because this is a different Flatus, so I'm going to use the shielder now because I have it and it's viable. That's good. So the problem is that it's not like that. It's not like that. The shielders cannot be solo sustain. This is my take. Shielders cannot be solo sustain. You will die. If you don't die, you the shielders, the other teammates are going to die because you can't heal. There's no way that you can heal. If you want to actually solo sustain with the shielder, they become incredibly AP hungry, so it makes no sense, right? You can't clear at that point because you only have 3 AP and you have 3 teammates. Now 4 AP. Now what are you gonna do? 50 shields? When are you going to attack? Also, you need to be RNG reliant to hope that you get a shield every turn, because the boss is not going to stay there and wait for you to attack and like chill, right? They're going to attack as well. They're going to do multiple attacks. They're going to do AoE. You know how obnoxious some bosses are. Like, what are you going to do? Just shield all the time? You're not going to clear, right? You're gonna clear like round 19. Like in Limbo, if you want to get full stars, if you want to be competitive in the game requirements, if you actually want to do everything, you can't use a shielder as a solo sustain. I don't think it's possible. if you take into account that you can't use all the cards every time because you're trying to also use the AP to DPS. So what are my solutions? Because I haven't come here just to shield or do something, I didn't do that. I'm not here for that. I have solutions. My solutions are two, mainly two, okay? First solution, make a side tube that, actually three. First solution, make a side tube that caters towards shielders, that give everybody a shield every turn, like a tiny shield every turn, so you can mitigate passively without using AP. Second option could be either done on a side tube, or if that's too much to code or something, I don't know anything about coding, I don't know how hard that could be. If it can be done on a side tube, you can make it so when the shield, make it a global mechanic, a new global mechanic for shielders, that now from now on, every shielder, when they have a shield and it gets broken on them and the allies and they put the shield on, whoever gets the shield broken heals a percentage of their HP, right? So let's say 15%, 10%, 15%, 20% of their HP, just as a global mechanic. Or you can do it, you can put it as a inside a side tube if it's easier. Maybe it's easier because it's just inside one thing instead of being like everybody. So every shielder that uses this side tube and they apply some shields and they break, they heal also a little bit, right? You have to heal because the damage is too high and you don't have enough to mitigate. Or you just increase tremendously, another solution, you increase the amount of shield tremendously on the allies instead of you. Like you get a normal one and the ally gets a big shield, and this big shield needs to last multiple turns. Let's say 2-3 turns every shield for every character. Every shielder that does it has to be like either 2 or 3 turns of shielding lingering there for 2-3 turns, and then it poofs unless broken, right? Now, I'm not saying to do all of these because maybe they would be broken at that point, or just choose one, right? I feel like they could be good. That could be good options. It would make those characters, the shielder like Ezra insane, would make a new Babel pretty good, right? Now you don't die as much and as easy when you do your ult, or when you do the shield, it doesn't break as easy. You could make a character like Tenant relevant again. You could make all the shielders relevant. And I feel like that's good for the game because it opens a different approach of gameplay, a whole different way of playing. So, like, okay, Eureka playing, or follow-up attack playing, extra attack playing. You can do like crits, you can do normal, you can do poison, you can do genesis damage, you can do shielding, you can do normal healing. That would make the game a little more, give the game a little more variety, right? And I feel like it would be fun overall. And again, I don't think the game is going to be ruined at all with this. It would only be a positive, in my opinion. So this video is just a rant. It won't reach anyone. So I will post it, and maybe they see it, and maybe they see like, right? I don't know. I don't have a way to contact Bluepox. So I'm just gonna make a video. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, okay? So, yeah, that's it. It was just a rant. I feel like they should fix this. I have been saying it for a couple of weeks now, after I realized, because I was using New Babel and she died really easily. I was like, wait, what's the point then? What, right? I was like, maybe even if you don't do the ult, you do the shield, and it's like, it doesn't last anything. The guy gets killed anyway. It's like, okay, what am I using this character for? Just wish for Tooth Fairy, right? So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.